Hi guys, welcome to Fired Up Cars. We're here reviewing my 2022 Mach 1. As you can see, it's got the handling package. I just got it washed. This is the magnetic gray. If you look at it, it's actually more black purplish when the sun hits it in the right angles. I have the handling pack, so it comes with the lightweight wheels. They're 305 Cup 2s in the front and 315 Cup 2s in the rear. I have the 6-piston Brembo brakes. I think that's just standard on all Mach 1s. And the thing that everybody's bummed out about, it doesn't come with rear Brembo brakes. According to Ford, it wasn't necessary in order for it to better the performance. It also comes with the GT500 rear wing. On the back, you can see that it has the GT500 rear. It has the GT500 rear differential cooler. This car also comes with extra engine cooler, transmission cooler. This thing's basically ready to go straight on the track from factory. You don't really have to modify anything. That's the reason why I went with this car. I wanted a back seat, and previously I had a regular C7 Stingray Corvette, and I had a lot of issues with it on the track. Even after upgrading the brakes and all that, the transmission kept overheating, and eventually my drive shaft broke. So I decided to go ahead and sell that back during COVID, which I got a really good deal for it, and I used that in order to get this car and order it. The only thing I've done to it is I have the tinted windows. Besides that, that's all I've done to it. I went ahead and picked out the Recaro seats since I was going to be doing some track time. I think they're pretty aggressive, but at the same time I'm kind of like a wide guy, and I'm still pretty comfortable, very comfortable in it actually. I got the 6-speed. That was one of my biggest reasons also for getting this car. I wanted to get the Tremec transmission. All Mach 1s come with the standard 6-speed Tremec transmission. The only thing I am going to let you know is that you're going to pay the gas guzzler tax if you get a manual, and if you get an automatic, I believe you don't pay the gas guzzler's tax. So even if they charge you more for the automatic transmission, it kind of comes out to the same price because of that. Besides that, I haven't really taken it on the track yet. We're going to be doing some drives just around town and stuff. One of the only downsides, if you're not going to take it to the track, I don't think the handling pack is necessary, and you probably shouldn't get it. The front kind of gets, I think they call it like line trailing or something like that, where you come across any creek or any line on the road, it kind of like pulls you towards that side, since these tires are so wide and big. I will be changing these to Pilot Sport 4S's, which that should fix that problem a little bit more. A lot of people complain about these tires in the wet, but I've driven this car in the rain, and I feel like it drives very well on the rain for how aggressive this tire is. I mean, according to most people, this is basically like driving around with a slick, a street legal slick. It does come, another reason why I picked this over maybe getting like a GT350 is that the Voodoo engine, you know, I've heard mixed things about it. I have driven a GT350 and they are amazing. I love how it revs out so much, but I've heard, you know, I had a guy at work that blew his engine, and I've heard mixed things on the internet about it, and Ford doesn't seem to really stand behind it because they didn't want to fix his car. He bought it used, and they said that it had been tuned, but I don't know, they didn't stand by their product. So this comes with the 5.0, and it puts out, this one's supposed to put out 470 horsepower. The previous 2021 is supposed to be 480, but I've heard that they put them on the dyno and there's not really a big power, there's no power difference between one and the other. It comes with the GT350 intake and the intake manifold. Besides that, none different here. The tuning is obviously tuned up for 470. It does come with the Magna ride, which actually works really good for how aggressive this car is. When you drive it in regular mode, it's actually pretty soft. It's still a sporty feeling though, like you're not gonna, it's not like you're riding around in like a nice soft Cadillac or something like that. It still feels sporty, but you can definitely tell a big difference between sport and track mode. The other great thing about this is how aggressive the car is actually very good for a daily. I don't daily this car. I kind of have it as my track car. I normally drive a truck, but it has a big trunk. If you're trying to get any like real big boxes or anything, then it's a little difficult to get it in there. But I mean, I fit a lot of things in that trunk with no problem. I don't think day to day it's gonna really like be much of an issue for a regular person, unless you're carrying around like big heavy things. The exhaust is actually like very loud, very aggressive, but if you put it on silent mode, it actually is very like, even on track mode, when you're driving down the highway, it's not so aggressive that you just hear a really loud noise inside. All the Mach 1s come with the digital display here in the dash. You get the regular sync, I believe it's sync 3 that this one has. One of the other things for you to know is when you get the Recaro seats, you lose your heating and ventilating. So if that's important for you, I would suggest you stay with the regular seats. The other thing that you lose is these seats are, everything is manual on it. There's no electrical adjustments on them. But if you look at the regular seats, you have electrical on the bottom, but then the back kind of goes forward and back manual, I believe. So it's not like a full electric seat. Some people have said that the materials feel cheap and stuff. I don't feel that they're cheap. Obviously you have some plastic and stuff, but that's almost on any modern car. I wish they would have maybe done some with the steering wheel, where they put like Mach 1 here, kind of like how they did with the Bullet, or maybe like Alcantara on the steering wheel. That would have definitely like brought it up a notch. Maybe Alcantara on the sides. Besides that, I'll be doing another video on like how to adjust everything, how to set